Ever since Jesus drove the moneylenders from the temple in Jerusalem, Christianity has taken a hard line against the abuse of financial power. To this day, the Church regards usury, the charging of excessive interest rates, as a sin. Now, the Archbishop of Canterbury, who worked in finance for more than a decade, has challenged one particular moneylender, Wonga. He told its founder, "We're not trying to legislate you out of existence, we're trying to compete you out of existence." The Church believes companies such as Wonga can only charge interest at what would amount to almost 6,000% a year because they face too little competition.
If the market was more competitive, then that business model would not be viable in the form it's in now. It wouldn't be targeting relatively hard-off people and getting them into spirals of debt and bombarding them with adverts to take out more debt.
To help credit unions compete, the Church will give them access to its thousands of buildings and the expertise of its members. But tonight the Church faced embarrassment when it emerged that it had money invested in Wonga. Lambeth Palace said, "We're grateful to the Financial Times for pointing out this serious inconsistency of which we were unaware. We will be asking the Assets Committee of the Church Commissioners to investigate how this has occurred and to review the holding." One of the UK's 500 credit unions opened new offices in London today. Wonga, which is owned by shareholders, has an uncapped interest rate of 1% a day. These financial cooperatives are owned by their members and their interest rates are capped at 2% a month.
It's just such low interest that it's really worth doing it, and they will only help you. They'd never want to jeopardise you as long as you can afford to live in the meantime.
We show the exact cost of borrowing right up front.
Wonga says 9 out of 10 of its customers are happy.
They've always managed to give it to me between like 15 and 20 minutes. They've always given me the sum that I've asked for. There's been no quibbling.
The Archbishop's dramatic intervention into a controversial area of finance does carry some risk, but it could also bring huge benefits to the Church, which urgently needs to show that it remains relevant to people's lives, whether or not they go to church services.